Raise your hand if you know what the opioid crisis or opioids is in general. All right. Keep your hand up if you know someone who is addicted to opioids, or are you addicted to opioids?
Yeah.
What?
Next question.
All right. At the end of the project, this should be yours. Like, you want to throw it away. You're not like addicted to it at all. All right. Now, the opioid crisis is a public health and economic crisis that is involving the quality of life for American citizens, right? And it involves the abuse of prescriptions and the non-prescriptions drugs, such as stuff, right?
So opioid contains both opiates and opioids. Opiates are naturally occurring substances, and opioids usually pertain to synthetically made. And the consequences can result in drowsiness, nausea, constipation, and slow breathing. Most people take opioids as a pain reliever, like oxycodone, like if you break a leg. And there's also illegal drugs like heroin, which is illegal. Over 50% of people over the age of 12 use drugs before. 2.08 million people between 12 and 17 have used drugs in the last month, and 7,000 people between 12 and 17 reported using drugs in the last month in Delaware.
Here's some reasons why people start using opioids. Peer pressure. If a bunch of people around them are doing it, and they're like, you can't be my friend if you're not slinging heroin with me, then they're gonna wanna use them. Getting addicted to prescribed painkillers is very common. Weak family ties. They don't have any support system holding them up, keeping them away. Easy access to opioids. If you're in a neighborhood where you can just like pick them up off the ground, then you're probably more likely to take it. Same with if you have friends or family. Here are opioids.
Quiet down now.
The top 6 states for opioid overdoses in the U.S. Ohio, Pennsylvania, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, and Tennessee. Now, this may be a hard pill to swallow, but we're in the blue. We are literally this. Now, here are some celebrities who have overcome overdoses. Iron Man, aka Robert Downey Jr. He was addicted to heroin, cocaine, and alcohol. Eminem, methadone and alcohol. And Chandler from Friends, aka Matthew Perry, was addicted to Vicodin.
Now, to give you a quick sample of it, I'm Slim Shady. I'm the real Slim Shady. I'm the other Slim Shady that is imitating. You want the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
So a side effect is drowsiness when you're sleeping, and epidopia. I don't know what the means exactly, but yeah, like pleasure, jolliness, yeah, and then like confusion is like you confused, right? Next slide.
Okay, so for this we have on the other side, this is people not addicted to opioids. We have Tanner Morgan, he's pretty cool. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's not addicted. Jack Black, Ryan Trahan, Keanu Reeves, Paul Rudd, and Ella Purnell, but we can go. We can go to the next slide.
I also appreciate this group.
I think we can go to the next slide. Thank you. Addicted, just stop. Most people think that when someone's addicted, it's easily stop. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that easy. It's a long, hard process, and it takes time, and it requires friends and family support. And this is the age-old question, but unlimited drinking, but no drugs, unlimited drugs, but no drugs. So
how can you stop? Okay, so opium works by traveling through brain circuits and causes the release of dopamine into our brain. And surprisingly, the most effective treatment to opioids are opioids themselves. So it's important to know that we should take self-accountability if we do get addicted and start the recovery process as soon as possible. There is no instant cure, but if you feel yourself relying on opioids and painkillers, it's better to start now than later.
What's the deal, people? We chose this topic because it's important for 10th graders such as you and me to know the effects of opioids they can destroy a person's life. My idol, Saul Goodman, he would never, ever take an opioid, ever. And it's relevant to learn about the harmful effects of opioids. We can make smart decisions in the future and stay on the right path, like criminal justice lawyer, Saul Goodman.
It hurt you, so instead you try something like a salad, because it's much better for you, and it's gonna harm you.
Alright, so here are our help reviews, alright? Now, the real Yugi Patel actually said this, quote unquote, this helped me not start drugs ever, right? And then, Andrea, I hate opioids now. And the real doggy lover says, it did not work for me, my dog died, this addiction, he's still addicted to it, but he still appreciates the work. So, he gave a super story, it's kind of mean, but. Any questions?
So many.